Hello gurus, welcome to another episode. I hope you're having an amazing day. Very interesting thing just happened in the markets. They were plummeting again, and then all of a sudden a huge buy volume happened. A giant buy wick happened on multiple stocks and Bitcoin at the same time, which I find very interesting. I'm going to show you it in the charts. Hit the subscribe button, join 74,000 people, smash up thumbs up button. I'm going to start buying a bit of Bitcoin here and some stocks. Very interesting what happened. Let's jump into the charts now. We're going in, and this is what I'm talking about. So we were having a normal drop like normal. I actually had the idea a few hours ago to buy Bitcoin, but I didn't execute till I got a clear bottoming formation, but it actually looks like it a little bit. Why? We got this kind of V formation that's happened here. A strong V formation on a place where there wasn't much support, which I find interesting. Like when we zoom out on the weekly, you can see here, there wasn't much support at this 2,600, but we had a big bounce off there. And a huge capitulation, a giant wick on that last kind of few days of selling. Let's go into the daily. You can see that we had one of the highest volumes ever and a big wick pulling it back up. If Bitcoin can sustain this wick, this could be a good bottoming formation. Stochastic is oversold, turning to head up very strongly. MACD is also now crossing to head up. It kind of looks a little bit bullish here, so I am going to be buying a few Bitcoin at this price. Maybe it's not exactly the bottom, maybe it has more to fall, but since I had that thought, it's already up around $3,000, which is more than 10%. And why it's interesting is the stock market fell and Bitcoin went up, and you can see here when we zoom in on the 4-hourly, it also looks a bit like a bottoming formation. We had this big kind of wick, and it was a hammer wick, a big wick down, and then a hammer formed, and then a movement up, which is interesting. So I'm going to be buying Bitcoin here also on the hourly, and I want to show you what I found out in stock as well. And since I had this thought a few hours ago, it's already up $3,000. And this happened across the markets. Look at this. Facebook up 3.8%. I just bought Facebook. If you follow my live trades, you're going to get a notification. I just bought Facebook, and the same thing. Look at this giant on this hourly candle. Huge wick up. Facebook went from 184 to 195, and look at this big buying volume wick. One of the highest buying volume wicks that's happened in a very long time, which I find very interesting. It's crossed multiple stocks. Look, Uber, giant buying wick, same thing. Huge wick, huge volume on that time frame. Let's look at multiple. You can see this in multiple stocks and cryptocurrencies. Look at Tesla up 3% today. Look at this volume wick, a huge buy volume wick. There was 581,000 Tesla bought and that's like very interesting. This buying wick happened on multiple stocks at the same time. Did the Fed stop? Look at Coinbase up. I bought a bit of Coinbase also today, if you follow my live trades. Also a giant buy wick on Coinbase. Look at this all-time high volume buy. This is not just some like small volume. Look at this. It's an all-time high volume buy, going back even the only time we had a bigger volume buy was on the IPO. So very interesting. I'm going to buy some stocks here, some cryptocurrencies. This was a big bounce with a big buy wick. If you want to trade like you're seeing me do, underneath this video, you can go down below in the description and pin comment. You can sign up to Bybit. You get $4,600 when you sign up to Bybit and start trading. And NordVPN, you can use this link if you have any restrictions. When you sign up to Bybit, you get 4,600 USD in bonuses when you sign up. So over on Bybit, I closed my shorts. I have $198,283 in there. It took a little bit of a hit today. And look at Bitcoin running up. I'm going to buy one Bitcoin. This might be the bottom here, maybe not, but I want to have one Bitcoin during this time. So I'm buying one Bitcoin right now. I'm going to market buy one Bitcoin because it's fluctuating a lot. Market buy 10 USD. Oh, no, I want to buy one Bitcoin. Weird. Normally I can select how many Bitcoin I want to buy. Order value, one Bitcoin. Okay, maybe it needs to be limit. Quantity, one Bitcoin. So weird. Okay, I'm buying one Bitcoin. Buy one, 29,615. The order is sitting there. Let's see if it executes. It's fluctuating. Yep, one Bitcoin just bought right now. So I have now one Bitcoin in this account. And I want to also buy BIT because BIT and CRV. Because if this is the bottom, CRV got hit very hard. So I'm going to be buying some CRV here. $1.36, quite a big discount, but already a big bounce. So I'm going to buy $20,000 worth of CRV. Well, I need to move, convert, maybe I can use USDC. CRV, yep. No, it's only in USDT. So I got to convert this USDC into USDT. So I'm going to convert it. Buy USDT. I'll do it as a market order so it gets executed straight away. So I'm getting USDT. This is over on Bybit. I'm doing all of this. Sell USDC. Oh, it's filling too slowly. Okay, so I'm going to do a market order. Selling my USDC, and then I'm going to buy CRV. So that's done. Now I'm going to buy CRV. I moved out of, so I'm going to buy $20,000 of CRV. Limit order at the current price. So I'm buying 20, so buy CRV. Confirm $26,000 of CRV. That order is sitting there. Let's see if it executes. It dropped down a little bit. So I'm buying BIT, CRV, and I'm also going to be buying Coinbase and Facebook. I'm not going to go all in. I'm just going to start laddering in because I do think this could be a possible bottom. Maybe not. That's why I'm only going to be buying a small amount, but I'm buying CRV, 1 Bitcoin I just bought, and I'm going to also buy BIT. So that's what I'm buying right now in the markets because we are having quite a big bounce. Look at this, Coinbase, huge bounce. BIT is still on a big discount. Sitting right now, BIT, the cryptocurrency of Bybit, it's sitting at a price of 85 cents. It's still down 4%, not much a recovery on BIT. So I'm going to be buying around $20,000 of BIT now, which is beautiful. Yes, those are my trades in the markets. Maybe the bottom is not in. It's possible that this isn't the bottom. My CRV executed, so now I have 1 BIT. I have how much CRV? Yeah, the trade is finished. So I've got $26,000 of CRV. I've got 1 Bitcoin, 29,488, and I'm going to buy some BIT now. BIT. Let's see if this is a big bounce back in the market. It might not be. Order value, I'm going to buy 10,000 BIT USDC. BIT USDC. So I'm going to buy $20,000 of BIT because usually it does hold here. Buy BIT at the current price. Please transfer USDC. Okay, I have BUSD. Let's see if I can. I moved out of USDT, BUSD. So I need to convert it. BIT, BUSD. Okay, I need to convert it to USDT before I can buy it. So BUSDT converting, I'm going to convert $20,000 of USDT. Sell. Okay, that order's sitting there. Actually, I got to do market order so it goes quickly. $20,000. And then I'm going to buy BIT with this. So BIT USDT. You're watching me trade this right now in the video. BIT USDT. So I'm going to buy BIT. Market order buy. Oh, I can do a limit order. Limit order. I'm going to buy $20,000 of BIT. Buy BIT. Confirm that order is executed. So I just bought 1 Bitcoin, $26,000 worth of CRV, and I just bought $20,000 of BIT. So I just did a big amount of buying just now. So 1 Bitcoin, CRV, $26,000, $20,000 of BIT, and I'm going to buy some Coinbase and some Facebook. So those are my trades. Again, if you want to trade like you saw me do on Bybit, you get that bonus 4,600 USD. And let's see, do you think the bottom is in? I'd love your opinion. What do you think was causing that big bounce back spike? Hit the subscribe button, join 74,000 people, smash up the thumbs up button. This is what I'm doing with my money. You have to always do your own due diligence. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.